Good morning. Happy Friday Groove Day. How is everyone today? Hope you had a good week. I am a little tired this morning. Probably shows. I said, let me put a little color on because, yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night. Good morning, Seascape. Good morning, Jay. How are you? Happy Friday to you both. So we'll wait a few more minutes for people to jump on. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my coffee ready because I need it. So for those that are out there catching the replay, or if you're lurking, hello, happy Friday. Grab your coffee, tea, whatever feels good. And then we'll get ready to dive in shortly. Good morning, Sarah. Happy Friday. How are you? Hope all is good. I think I need a new French roast pot because it's getting harder and harder each time to press it out. Hey, Katie, Moonchild's World. Happy Friday. Good to see you. And the reason why I didn't sleep last night, I am really struggling with this, with the cat. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't think she's been spayed. So trying to make that happen sooner rather than later. But the other issue, she's just not eating. Like, she will not eat. And I have food like in different places, hoping that she will eat something. So I think she's kind of depressed. I don't think she really likes being in my place. I let my neighbor take her for a week. Whole different cat. She's jumping around. She's eating. I'm like, seriously? So I don't know if it's because of my carpeting, something with my carpeting, because my neighbor doesn't have carpet. When my daughter had her, she didn't have carpet. We don't know. We can't figure it out, but it's been a lot, and I've been really stressed out about it. So please just say some prayers. Her name is MJ. She's a sweet little cat, but I got to figure out something because it's really weighing on me. Good morning, Be Still and Know. How are you? Happy Friday. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you come in. I really need that coffee to cool. Another thing I wanted to share with you all, I meant to share this last week and I totally forgot this incident that happened. And my reasoning for sharing is to make sure that everyone stays vigilant out there, because there are some really bad people trying to do bad things. And it's like, I was coming back from a show. Now, first of all, I hardly ever go out. So when I go out, it's like, it's really exciting. And I have my daughter's car while she's in college. So I had transportations, and I go to this show. And after the show, I'm coming back on the freeway, and I notice that there's a car driving side by side with me, like bumper to bumper. And I didn't look over, but you know how you just get a really bad feeling? I just had this bad feeling, and I was, okay, that's odd that they're doing that. And so as I try to speed up a little bit, they sped up a little bit. So finally I saw, like, my exit was right here. And I was thinking, well, maybe they're trying to get in front of me to get off at the exit. And this, I tell you, is what saved me. So I immediately pulled back, but they didn't know that I was going to do that. So as soon as I pulled back, they sped up, cut me off, and slammed on their brakes. And it didn't register what they were doing right away. I was just like, what the heck? You know, I was like, blah, blah. I was like totally pissed. And it's one of those insurance scams. They want you to slam into the back of their car so that, you know, it's hard to argue that you're at fault, you know, that you're not at fault, that this person did this. And the reason why they were driving side by side, because they were probably checking my car to see if I had a dash cam, which I did not, which I will be getting. So if anyone has a dash cam and know of a good one, please let me know. But yeah, that was really scary. When I got back and realized, you know, everything that just happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I hardly ever go out. And when I do, I have someone trying to get me in a car accident. So just be mindful. I've seen videos of this kind of stuff. Never thought something like that could possibly happen to me. So there you go. Just be careful out there because people are just nuts, unfortunately. Yeah, yes, escape, exactly. I will be getting a body cam. Might need one of those too. Who knows? A dash cam. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for the prayers for MJ. Yeah, poor kitty. I don't know what's going on, and it's just I'm losing sleep over it. And I'm not. I have the fan blowing on me, and it makes me tear up. Kind of turn it a little bit so it's not directly in my eyes. So yeah, it's just a lot going on, and but I'm grateful. Life is good. So here's to Friday, TGIF. Hallelujah. Oh, I so needed that. All right. Well, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Uh-oh. We have kindness, and we have courage. Yes, thank you. I'm glad I'm okay too. That was super scary. Trust. But thank God my instincts kicked in, even though I didn't know that they really had kicked in. So that was a good thing. We have journey. So we have kindness, courage, trust, and journey. Just trying to get to the cards that I want. There they are. We have action. And we have wonders. And enlightenment. Very nice. All right, so practicing kindness, right? Just the act of kindness, just one simple little thing, even just a smile to someone, a stranger, can really change the course of the day for someone. You never know what someone is going through. So we want to keep that in mind. Not everybody wears their emotions on their sleeve for everyone to read or see or know what's going on. So taking more action in displaying kindness. And like I said, there are so many different ways you can display this kindness. It's about having that courage to do it. And then it opens up this whole new space of just wonders, little miracles, I like to say. Like I said, you just don't know how that affects someone. That one little thing can change someone's day completely and make them feel absolutely wonderful, makes them feel like they belong. You don't know if, and yes, I'm going more on the dramatic end of this, but what if someone was experiencing something where they just want to end it all? But your act of kindness changed them in that moment. And it's just that reminder, especially in these times, it's important because we have to remember that humanity, there's still a lot of kindness, there's still a lot of good, despite a lot of the evilness and hatred that's going on. There is still good in this world, and that's what we want to hold on to. We want to trust this process and trust the journey, and be more open to being enlightened by the different ways of being kind, the different ways of how kindness flows. The more that we practice it and seek it, the more it comes back to us as well. So that's that message right there. Oh, yeah. Katie says, my kitty's been a little crazy this week, wants to be with me all the time, separate. And I think that's what the issue is with her. I had started sleeping in another room because she will not let me sleep, which has been causing a lot of issues. And so now she's upset that she's not in the same room with me. So now I think that's caused some of her depression. And I'm like, how did I sign up for this? And for those of you that don't know, this is my daughter's cat. I'm watching her while she's away in college. But then there's the possibility she might not be able to take her. So I told her she needs to find out by her spring break so I can figure out about finding a home for her, because it's not fair to her and she's not happy. And that makes me sad that she's not happy. So I want her to find a place where she can thrive. And the animals, they can feel your tension and your stress. So as much stress as I have worrying about her, I'm sure she has plenty of her own worrying about me. So yeah, look, that's exactly what we need. We need more happiness. I want her to be happy. Uh-oh. We have forgiveness. Perspective and clarity. So happiness, forgiveness, perspective, and clarity. Let's see what we get. Hey, Aquarian 71. Happy Friday. We have Lion, the courage. Ask me for what you want. Wow, we have forgiveness again. Pelican, let go of your judgments. And then we have the butterfly, transformation. Get ready for a big breakthrough. Okay. So what's being shared here is about your own personal happiness. Are you doing the things in your life that truly make you happy? Are you surrounding yourself by the right people to help uplift you and to help bring in more happiness for you, right? It's not about you depending on others for your happiness. You have to be responsible for your own happiness. So it starts with you having the courage to tap into you to see what it is that you need to be happy. Letting go of the judgment with forgiveness. All right, we got forgiveness twice here. Forgiving yourself. Sometimes we beat ourselves up. We're like, oh, yeah, I don't deserve that, or I'm not worthy of that. Whatever else comes up, maybe I'm not good enough. Sometimes we have played these old records, these old stories of things that hold us back. So we want to pay attention to what is the story that you're telling yourself, letting go of that judgment, forgiving yourself, looking at it from a different perspective, gaining more clarity so that you can have that transformation. The transformation of letting go and becoming what you want, the person that you want to be, and doing the things that make you happy. So Spirit is really sharing with us to check in, like it's like a happiness meter, right? Where's your meter? Way over here at 10 means that your happiness is off the charts. Way over here is 0. Somewhere in between is that 5. You're like midway. So check your happiness meter. You might have to add a little more fuel to get to that 10. So that's that message. All right. I have to admit, I am dragging a little bit today. So bear with me. I probably should have had a cup of coffee before I came on. But then I would have been getting up too often to go to the bathroom. So yeah, that wouldn't have worked. We have action and we have opportunity. We have grace. Look at, we have forgiveness again. It's the third time forgiveness came up. Katie says he pulled back the carpet at my bedroom door while I was in the kitchen. It blocked me out. I had to slowly cut the carpet. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have a little rebel child. Oh, that's too funny, Katie. We have healing. And breaking free. Yep. And hope. Beautiful. Okay, so more self-care here and taking care of ourselves, especially with the heaviness, right? There's so much heaviness that's happening right now. So it's important that we take the action and find opportunities for our own personal healing. Okay, maybe that's a group healing that you need to find with someone, or maybe it's just healing on your own. There's so many beautiful methods of ways to heal. It's just about finding the right one for you. So taking that time, setting aside time to do the work for that, for your own personal healing, finding grace in that so that you can finally break free from the chains or the things that are holding you down. You know, like those octopus have those tentacles and they just suck on you and they stick to you. So as you can tell, that octopus is being released, and so she is breaking free. And that's what we want to do. We want to allow ourselves to break free, forgive ourselves for whatever that we've been putting on ourselves, and holding on to that little bit of hope, that sunshine, that little ray of sunshine coming through those clouds there. When we hold on to that, we don't want to lose that light, right? Because that's what's going to help pull us through. So take heed in that. Aren't those pretty, Katie? These are the messages from the mermaids. Karen K. I love these cards. Okay. see what else we get here. We have openness. Uh-oh, there's way too many cards. Let's try that again. We have support and spontaneity. And love. Gotta love the love. So openness, support, spontaneity, and love. Letting go. We have a lot of letting go here. Letting go, breaking free, forgiveness. We have discernment. Oops. I have two that came out. We have struggle and changes. Okay. What do you need to let go of? We have a lot of heaviness coming in today. It feels like a lot of holding on to things that, self-included, right? A lot of things that we need to work through and release. There's a lot of heaviness here. And being open for yourself about what this is that you're carrying, because it's time to let it go. And it feels really heavy. I know I'm tired, but I'm feeling even like just like, whoa, like the weight of the world on me. And it could be just everything that's happening in the world right now. That could be this feeling that I'm feeling. But whatever it is, allow yourself to receive this support, utilizing discernment as far as what is that support that you need. And also switching up routines, like switch things up, because sometimes things get so monotonous and it's like a playbook, right? Your life becomes a playbook. And so Spirit's like, just come in and just kind of shake things up a little bit, pour more love into yourself, love into the situation, whatever it is. When we deal with our struggles, it can be a lot. It's that uphill battle that we face. But this is just part of change. This is a cycle of change. This is what happens. We always go through these different cycles. The thing is, we don't want to allow ourselves to be stuck in a particular cycle, unless, of course, it's a fabulous one. But, allowing ourselves to let go, forgive ourselves, and pour more love into ourselves. All right. So Spirit's saying, shake it up a little bit. Let go of this heaviness, this burden, that's that feeling. So, yeah. Whew. Let me release. Good morning, Arlene. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Yeah, I think you're right, Seascape. I think it's like the world is going through heaviness and it's bogging us down. It's our face day today than our personal stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. I really do. I just think it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just like, I can literally just go lay down on the bed right now. The feeling is just really intense. So it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves and to bring more light for ourselves. Because like you said, it's like dealing with the world, everything that's going on, and then dealing with our own personal stuff. It's too much. Hey, Jane, good morning. Big hugs to you. Hope everything's doing all right. Sending you lots of love. I know you're going through a lot of heaviness, so we're just sending you a lot of love. Ooh, Katie says, next month for me is dedicated to starting my victory garden. I'm really looking forward to growing my food again. That's awesome. I love that. I wish I had a space where I can grow food. I've been trying. I did at one time try to do some herbs inside, but even just with the few plants I have, like the gnat problem is real. And I've tried all different kinds of stuff. I haven't tried neem oil yet, which I'm going to try that. But if anybody has anything for gnats, let me know. I have those little sticky things, but those are gross and I hate them. But that's the best I can do for right now. Hey, Ness, good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, you like my earrings? Thank you. Yeah, I'm a hoop girl. I got all different types of earrings, but I always go back to the hoops. Oh, good. Things are getting lighter. Yay. Happy to hear that. That's awesome. All right. Let's see what else we get here. We have integrity that flipped right on over. We have wellness. Hey, Viviani, happy Friday. Good to see you. We have risk and we have clarity. So integrity, wellness, risk, and clarity. We have true worth. My true worth is intrinsic and shines from my inner being like a sacred jewel of love and compassion. How beautiful that is. And you notice too, we have the throat chakra is lit up there. So learning to really use your voice as well to stand up for you, yourself, and who you are and what you believe in. Oh, I got two. Perfect. We have heart healing. My courageous healing journey brings me personal awakening and a deeper relationship with myself. And anger is my sacred ally. I listen to the message within my anger and use it in a positive force for good. So these are times for us to be angry, right? There's a lot that's being taken away. A lot of destruction that's happening right now. And so we have the right to be angry. But as this card says, you want to use that anger for good, not anger where it tears yourself down or tears somebody else down. So it's important to have that healing process going on for yourself. And, it's about being true to you. You know your worth, standing in your integrity of who you are as an individual, doing what you need to do for yourself, the wellness, taking care of yourself and heart healing. And then for some of you, as far as the anger is concerned, it's a risk to gain that clarity within that anger, because sometimes when you're angry, I had heard once that it takes like a few seconds to get angry, right? But it takes hours to come off of that anger. So utilizing, I love how they say a sacred ally for anger, because you want to take that and use it as a tool to drive you forward to making a difference versus driving you to just sit and stew in it and be angry about people or situations and just rah, 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 rah. And all that's going to do is just tear you down. So when you utilize it to turn it and to use it to do something, to make a difference, and it doesn't have to be anything huge, that is how you use the power in that, and you don't stew in it. And it'll be easier to release it too, because now you're counteracting and doing an act of kindness or goodness to offset that, to release it. So Spirit here is really saying, paying attention to your anger. How are you utilizing your anger? Is it true to you, your character, your integrity? So pay attention to that. That's that message. Oh, I like that, Katie. Stand up, rise up, take someone with you. I like that. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we get here. And for those just joining, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Oh, whoa. Okay. That was like half the deck that fell. Let's try that again. We have celebration. Oops. Happiness. Purpose. And comfort. We have repair. Creativity. And reflection. Awesome. All right, so this is, looks at the bottom, soothe. I like that. Sometimes we need to self-soothe. We need to do something to comfort ourselves. So pay attention to that and celebrate your successes. So every little step of something that you do for yourself, right? The repairs, we're talking about this healing process and repairing whatever needs to be repaired so that we can be more happy, right? We want to celebrate that, celebrate ourselves for doing something, for taking care of ourselves. There is a purpose the purpose is to bring back our comfort, to feel good about where we are right now in our lives. For some, where we intend to go, right? Each step of the way, being happy about that, allowing ourselves to be more in flow with our creative energy. So attaching to that, more of that female energy, that creativity, and take the time to reflect, right? We have the soothe at the bottom. I'm seeing like a journal, just like journaling and having tea time or break time. So if you don't have times during your day, I know when I used to go to the office, my assistant and we made time every day to have our tea time. And it was a time in the afternoon, I think it was like usually around 2-3 o'clock. We would meet in my office and we would sit and we would just have tea and we would take a break. So Spirit saying that we need to allow ourselves to have these breaks, these moments of where we can just be in comfort and to soothe ourselves. So pay attention. Are you really taking that time to take care of yourself during the day? So this is that message. Hello, Dark Mother. Happy Friday to you. Oh, and you made ginger tea. There you go. That's perfect. I love it. Perfect. Oh, I love ginger tea. It's very yummy. All right. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do a couple of more, and we're going to end early today. My energy is really super low. I don't know if you can feel it. I can feel it. I'm kind of dragging, and the channeling part's making me even more tired. So I really like to be like fully what's the word? I can't even think of my words I want to say. But the energy's low. I'll just leave it at that. My energy is like really low. All right, but we'll do a couple more, and I'll give you the card for the weekend. Yeah, thank you. It was a rough night last night, and not in a good way. All right. All right, we have risk. And gratitude. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh. We have acceptance. And we have hope. So risk, gratitude, acceptance, and hope. Oh. Taking a breather. Last quarter moon in Cancer. So a lot of emotional energy right now. Oops. Oh, not two fell right down. We have another new moon in Cancer. Again, emotions. Relax. And the new moon in Leo to shine. Oh, wow. So, yeah, for some of you, it may be kind of risky trying to take those breaks. Either you may not be used to them, or you feel like that you don't have the time for it. But Spirit's like, yeah, you do. You just have to make the time. Make the time so that you can take a breather. Like that moment I told you during my busy workday, I would schedule tea time. So sometimes we have to create these moments for ourselves because we can get so caught up in the grind and boom, 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 running. Pause. Hit that pause button. Be in a state of gratitude, thanking Spirit for breathing, right? For being alive, for being able to see another day. There's just so much going on lately with all these plane crashes, right? How scary is that? So we just want to always be in gratitude for what we have, like really taking a close look at what we have versus what we don't have. So relax. Spirit's like pull the what is that? To get off the bus, pull that lever. I see someone grabbing a lever. Just pull that lever and just say, I need to stop. This is my stop. This is where I get off so that I can take a breather, so that I can relax. Acceptance is huge, right? Accepting of where we are right now in this moment, because this moment is all that we have. And it may not be a good moment, but that's okay, because as they say, this too shall pass. And your moment will shine, right? It's holding on to hope, that ray of sunshine to pull you through. You will shine. The sun will come out again. It's just that whatever this situation is, you're going to move through it. Just allow it to be in flow, including everything that's going on in the world right now, right? And that's a lot heavier, a bigger situation to move through and to deal with, especially with so much happening all at once. But Spirit's like, hold on, just hold on, take a breather. All right, so that's that message. Yeah, Jane says that's why I'm taking the train. So my daughter's coming home for spring break. I bought her ticket like the beginning of the year, and now she doesn't want to get on the plane. And I'm like, I feel her, but feel it, and I understand, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't get my money back, from the flight. So yeah, it's tough. Oh, I've been learning to make time for myself, and yeah, please do, Aquarian, please do, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. You're worthy to relax. You're worthy, and without judgment, right? Sometimes we can judge ourselves. Like if there's a day, if you decide like, I need to take a nap, you start to feel guilt. Well, gosh, I need to do this. I haven't gone to the store yet. I haven't called this person or done this or blah, blah, blah. The list is ongoing, and it just goes and goes. And you just have to say, you know what? I deserve this. I am worthy of taking a nap right now. Because why? Because I'm tired. And I get tired. So when I'm tired, I'm going to rest. So that's how we have to really stand up for ourselves. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a card. Hey, Jay, there you are. I'm going to wrap it up now early today because I'm tired. The energy is, my needle is almost on empty. So Katie says 2 useless emotions are guilt and jealousy because they serve no positive purpose. Yeah. But you know what? They are indicators, I like to call them. I feel like all of our emotions serve a purpose. And when you come to the ones that are in a lower vibration, I call those the warning emotions. They do serve a purpose. They're there. They're there to tell us, Mayday, Mayday, something's wrong, fix it. So when you have those feelings of guilt that come up, that's a great indicator for you to take a look at, why am I feeling guilty? Why am I having guilt about taking a nap? Do I not feel like I'm worth it? Do I feel like that I don't deserve it? And you begin to examine it, because those are the things that allow us to begin to change. Jealousy. Why am I jealous of that person? What is it do I feel that they have that I don't have? The grass always looks greener on the other side, but is it truly? You don't know what's going on in that individual's life. They may look like they have it all together and everything looks great, and they're going here and they're doing this and they're buying that thing and this thing over here. And you look at your life and you're like, but you know what? All the things in the world does not make someone happy. You can go to a lot of these third world countries, and a lot of these people are so happy just to be alive. So these are great indicators. Those type of emotions, utilize them to find out, to get to the root of what is going on within you. So, exactly. That's it right there, Katie. Just don't get caught up in them. Exactly. Yep. All right. I'm going to give you your message for the weekend. I am going to use not these. That's not what I'm looking at. Since we had a lot about healing come up today, I'm going to use one of these cards, the healing mantra. Let's see what we get. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, it was 3 cards stuck together. So I'm going to read all 3. Interesting. Oh, this message is for someone. Unraveling codependency. Only I have to feel good about my choices. So what Spirit's saying here for some of you, this message is that some of you are attaching yourselves to others or things for your happiness. And Spirit is saying you have to feel good about your choices, about you, and stop being codependent on others. You stand up for you. You be there for you, for your healing, for your forgiveness, or for whatever else you need. Everybody else around you, that's the icing on the cake to have that extra support. But you have to be there for yourself. Untangling neglect. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. We have a tendency to neglect ourselves sometimes and put others before us. So allowing yourself to really be there for you, to stand up. Stop neglecting yourself and unhooking the past. There is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. So the past is like a map, right? We've seen where we've been. We've seen what we experience. The question is, are you going to still continue to rotate the past into your present and take it into your future? So the past is exactly what it means. It's the past. Leave it there. So it's time to do the healing work that you need to, so that you can move into your whatever present that you're in right now. You're healing so that you can have a better future for you. All right. So thank you all for showing up this morning, being here with me. I'm so sorry that I am like, hopefully next Friday things will be different. And take care. Thank you, Seascape. Yes, I will be taking a nap at some point today, but right now that is not possible, but I will make the time. So thank you for that. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I will see you all next Friday.